What's up, friends? No intro this time. This is on my new computer. I had 3 videos all recorded on my old one. They were all in the last patch, and I didn't get them up in time because building this new one has been a lot of work. I went through for just as one small snapshot. It's all recorded, virtually everything I did to build the new computer, and it'll go up on a new channel. I'll make sure to link that when it goes up. And it'll be like a step-by-step series of how to build a computer from a noob's perspective. Having only done it a handful of times and only once in recent memory, it was a good experience for me to kind of get back in there. And as you can see, a lot of stuff is a little bit funky delicious, including focusing on the camera. It'll pop back in focus at some point. Watching me was never the thing you guys cared about anyway. We'll roll off camera here so you guys can just see the deck list. Okay, so this is Fireswarm Redux. We are basically just playing with a bunch of Fireswarm spam. I'm going to make one little change here. The Eternal Fire Priest is nice, but I actually want a champion, I think. I had a couple of problems in long rounds where the opponent will like force one long round, which usually doesn't work out for them, but like let's just double check. There is no Diaz Irie, so before someone asks, it's not in here. It's terrible in a short round. It has no tempo unless like if you use it with leader, you get nominally like 3 points off of it. But that's about all there is. You need the deck list and a shoulder to cry on. Is that what you're saying? I'll share the deck list as we go. I am recording this on Twitch just to make sure everything is working. So this is gonna be one of my clunkier videos. Just hang in there, deal with it. Enjoy the deck. This is pure wholesome goodness. It does have Ozar, so if you want to swap Ozar for Diaz, they just go full on greed. You definitely can. But I find that Ozar is necessary against Milva, even though the Scarab's set up to die against her every time, and that's fodder. All of your Fireswarm spawns do as well. So it's kind of a meaningless exercise in futility. Basically, you just have to force them to use all of their engines in round 1, which they usually do because they're just used to, I don't know, relentless greed. And if you do that, then you can usually win it out round 3. But this Hemelfart makes this deck so much more playable. Just being able to kind of bring back some of these engines, notably Fallen Knights. So he does give them these play like Melusine basically. Where like he's going to summon Bronze Fireswarm unit to the same position. Oh, is he not even? I thought he gave Doomed. But he doesn't even give Doomed, so you can just keep bringing him back over and over and over again already. But it doesn't much matter for Fallen Knights because they have Veil, so you can bring them back as many times as you want. Even if they do end up tweaking him. I don't think he will. He's still a little clunky. He doesn't have any upside. He's not like other characters like King Henselt who boosts himself or Regis who gets boosted over time. Like he's playing 3 for 12. He gets you 4 coins, which nominally people compute coins as points these days, even though I don't think that that's necessarily a 1-for-1 trade. In my book, they're really like 0.75 because you don't ever have a guaranteed spender, etc., etc. But like, let's just say he is. So we'll give him the benefit of the doubt to come down at 7 for 12. If you have somebody already here, then he plays out for a little bit more. Congregation on his same row gets you 6. So you're going like 7 plus 6 gives you 13. It's fine. If you count this as like 2 coins, which I think is actually more accurate since the fee 2 is spent all like right away, or should be, you're looking at 3 plus 2 to 5 plus 4 because you're deleting one of them to 9, and then you're bringing in another 4 points in the Fallen Knight or in Cleric of the Flaming Rose, or my preferences for Firesworn Scribes. With Firesworn Scribes, if you have 2 of them down with Grand Inquisitor Helvede, then you can just keep summoning Firesworn Zealots for free, which is why we're including the Lonely Champion. That way, you can keep spawning them. So that's that. And now I'm going to just share this deck since Slav wants to play it. And as always, this will go up onto the channel, so just make sure you tune in and to watch how it's played, but you can just go down into the description, take the deck, and go play it right away. And if that's all you came to watch, more power to you. All right, so, and then you guys can always watch the Twitch link is down in the description. Just go to the Twitch channel. You can watch all of my before and after thoughts, unfiltered, unrestricted by YouTube, Victorian views. Yeah, it's a pretty toxic meta shaping up right now. And this has been fun. Hamilfart makes this feel a lot less bad, but it feels really bad on blue. There's no getting around that. Okay, so we're just looking for casino bouncers and our good other friends. I really like Von Hurst, but he just dies instantly. Roderick will almost certainly die. Okay, this is fine. We're just basically trying to thin our deck out a little bit here. Ulrich is probably the only other thing I'm looking for, but not a big deal. I don't care about conserving the point value of the coins, but you guys can. I just, against this deck, like, we'll be playing 3 or 4 cards here and then just passing, hoping that they play down Milva and a couple Brocklon Sentinels. Sometimes people get greedy. Usually people get greedy. Sometimes they don't. If they don't, then we kind of run into problems. Malena is another one as well. Just this deck has no removal options. It is pure unfiltered kindness. I don't know. The happiest of Gwents. I guess he's just trying to set up for the death blow. Feels a little weird. But more power to him. I mean, maybe they want the bonded? Who knows? Alright, they get the bleed, which is weird. Out comes Milva. She'll go for the death blow. Then she's ready to go ahead and yoink him. No Madoc, so that's nice at least. Usually there's a Madoc to ruin my day. Okay, we'll go for Roderick here. Just get the coins, but then we can boost up a Fallen Knight to 5. Usually doesn't matter, because this is... So the math here is Guerilla Tactics moves for 2 points. Milva will damage that same unit by 1, and then she can do a 2-point death blow. So that's like a 5-point reach with 3 charges. So they can kill your 5-point units, and armor is obviously calculated in there, but it doesn't, like... It's not like Professor where you like ignore armor and so the base value matters or whatever. It could be 1-point unit with... So here's a good example. He has 1 armor. He will almost certainly die right now. Cool. What's up, Patris05? Good evening to you as well. We're just recording a little video here on my new PC, running through, doing some good old-fashioned Milva. Apparently that's what the kids like to do these days. Okay, we gotta play here a little bit. So, these are useless for Hamilfart. Fallen Knight is not. You do want to keep 1 in hand just for Ulrich later on. But right now, this is fine. This forces the opponent to continue using some removal. If they just let him sit, they're going to run into problems. We can just play Congregate if for some reason they don't feel like he's enough of a threat. But I expect him to get removed right away. Or not. Actually, they'll probably just use a leader charge. No. So that's kind of a poor choice, to be honest. Because now he's at 8. And Casino Bouncers will still be on this row. They could move them up. Milva will come out, kill them off. Then they can kill a Fireswarm Zilla, and then they could use like making a bomb to pull her out again in the same turn. Making a bomb would do 4 damage. She'd do 1 additional point. So they wouldn't be able to fully kill it off, but they might be able to get something else with Sorceress. It's so hard. Like, it's just so much removal. It's so gross. We're at 6 coins right now, so we can go digging for something if we really want to here. Don't usually want to, but excommunication gets you an intimidate point value. Okay, that I think was probably one of the worst options that they could go for. Helveed also works out here. I guess they feel comfortable with the number that they have available to them. So strange. I'm so confused. Okay, we'll go for Helveed and use Procession as finisher here. We're off by a few coins. I mean, we could try to dig for Von Hurst. We go for Scribe. Okay, let's do that. Let's just clean out a little bit here. Okay, we do get Ulrich. I hate that doesn't actually display to you the order that they're in. Let's go for Flame. Takes him 10. Makes it so they have to work a little bit with them making a bomb. They can't just get it automatically. You know, this deck also in a long round is a good counter to Milva because you can just fill the rows. Same game plan, that takes away some of the top end, but we're still fine. Oh my gosh. It just is, it's so much toxicity. I don't understand why. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't understand how the devs could play it and be like, yeah, that feels right. That's the right amount. I'll take this just because we have the coins, and then we'll just boost everyone to make it a little bit more difficult. Obviously, this Sewer Raiders is still a natural target, but at least make them work a little bit for it. And then 5 of these should survive. We'll just drop Procession and close this out. Milva struggles with proactivity. So she's like really good on red coin. But if you give her too many targets, the deck usually struggles with that. It's not a great gourd deck. Most of the time, I don't, especially if I'm seeing artifacts and no orbs yet, it's usually not a gourd deck, so they don't have like a finisher. I don't see any traps yet either. Sometimes people just wait to save those. Alright. And long rounds usually work out pretty well. The Sentinels, I usually like to see come down earlier though, so seeing as we haven't seen any of those, I think we'll push a little bit here. Hamelfart's not getting us any good options, to be honest. But we can drop Scribe, he'll get removed, and the opponent will do something stupid. I don't know. Missing Ulrich, I feel like we kind of should have just taken the Ulrich to get the extra spawn. I did not expect the Heat Wave. That was the one that, like, trading a Heat Wave against a 6 provision unit feels so dumb, but just preventing the Hamelfart value makes sense. Problem with Hamelfart here, you do get like the Congregation, which spawns the units, which you then destroy. But in order for him to be like really good, it needs to go in the other order. He needs to have like spawn Congregation as like a a 4-coin fee, and then you just do the other part on deploy. It would also make it so you can't just like constantly summon things. Make it a little bit more balanced, but also just more synergy. Because right now you get the spawns after, or you get the spawns before you get the Fallen Knight, which just feels weird. Oh, I was super lucky. They're the orbs, I guess. Just deciding how much we can kind of milk out of this. Now I need him in hand. Okay, we'll do this. Not usually my preference, but I get 2 coins back from it. I should. Oh, it's just it's per instance. Sorry. Then we'll go for the XCOM if we're still pinched here. The mushy truffle is still gonna go off, so it's 6 points of lingering value. I'm not okay. Just to stay up with card count, they might activate this right away. But he can pass safely now. Be a little bit of an overcommitment. Okay, so we get 2 coins there, 1 from leader and then 1 from the scribe, getting the spawn. Perfect. Just getting him to 7 to give ourselves a little bit of breathing room here. We're up to 3. So he's going to get damaged by 4 points, which is not the best. Work for it, baby. We need all of these leader charges gone. Like I said before, it's just 5 points of reach, and we can't let that sit on the board. Orbs come down next. Might see them commit mushy truffle here. But at this point, I think we are good. We could go for Hemmelfart, but he's not summoning anything, right? So it's not the best. We had to spend some provisions there, but the opponent did dump Simlas and the double orbs. With no seers, so no great target for him. 5 points is kind of an awkward. Okay, this is fine. It's no issue. I would have saved that personally, but the Fallen Knight is right here. Maybe they're going to try to get reach on the Fallen Knight right now. Nope. A smart play would have been to try to kill him, I guess, first, but now we have Knight and Fireswarm Scribe, so we do have some options there. No great spenders, though, so other than Hemmelfart himself. We did get Cleric. Von Hurst does need coins. Probably don't want him. Mass boost is good, but I'm looking for one of these 2 things. Come on, baby. Nope. Worst case scenario. Alright, we did get 2 carryover coins. We can just dump Mutant Maker here. He has a body. And then we can just set up Von Hurst, who will quickly die. Yeah, we all hate Scoia'tael Milva decks. I just... At least this one... I mean, I wish... The way to fix Milva is to make her Devotion. If she was Devotion, it wouldn't be nearly so bad. It's a cool idea. Go for it, brah. Just seen a couple of bodies out here to give us some flexibility between rows. There's Oniro. Out come the orbs. Jeez. She who knows. Knowing that this is like your 13 option and I haven't played any removal, I don't know why you wouldn't play that round 2. And man. Drake Vondu. We're screwed. There's no coming back from this. We'll go with melee. Yep. She gets the finisher here, which is a little awkward. He might commit the leader. Oh, man. I don't know why you're thinking about it so long and hard. The thing to do here is to kill this, then use the leader and kill him after. But not everybody can be a genius. Just lets it go, huh? Super weird. Let's go to this row with him. We go to 5 here. It's not enough reach. Like, we need him at 6 to really be out of range from this Guerilla Tactics leader. You have to use her with Death Blow, so they have to kill something. But that Alzer is just too much. There's no way we're going to be able to put up with that. I'm just assuming the last 3 things are removal. I think we maybe should have just bled all the way out last round. We let off a little too early, I think. Oh my gosh, to roll Bowman is so... It's only 2. You have to move it. He doesn't get that. Yeah, leader's gone. That's the best case scenario for us. We don't get all of the spawns here, but that's like pretty much as good as it gets. So now we can just bring them all back. And he can keep killing them. Hemelfart will keep bringing him back. Stupid number of orbs, man. Don't think this sort of toy. Doesn't matter. Like we are nowhere within spitting distance of this. Oh shoot. Dagnabbit. Of course I went over. I should have just kept spending at that point too. Stupid. Man, She Who Knows instead of Regis. And Ignatius is a 6. Absolutely got slapped by that. Let's give it another shot. We just needed to bleed really hard round 2. This is the thing I like about this deck this season, though, is that like its win rate is definitely over 50 for me, and I've played a lot of games with it. Like, this is what I've been playing with at night. It's not amazing, it's not bulletproof, but you can play it without feeling guilty, for starters. And secondly, it does require some brain power in terms of knowing what your opponent is likely to do or wants to do and playing around and through that. Okay, missing Ozar and getting our home slice late really burnt us last time. Generating the coins usually can be some problematic, but Mutant Maker makes it pretty easy. I just do recommend, if you know you're going to have a hard time, just go for casino bouncers early on, just because you don't want to waste the coins on them. Oh, it's so much fun. I love playing against Siri. This is one turn off, though, by the way. So what you want to do here is, if you can get the coins, then just get down Sewer Raider. So it looks like at this point, basically what we'll be doing here is just building up our graveyard. We'll go for Mutant Maker first, just to give us some options. We might just commit 1 leader charge here just to get Sewer Raiders. This is... Bro! Just... No! Stop doing it. This deck plays really well against Kelly, though, so... Any deck that has tons of spawns plays pretty well against Kelly. You needed Nithral to really manage the swarm. Oh my gosh, so many provisions. So he'll get the card back here, so we'll both be at 7, which is fine. I can't contest this round. I can't do anything about the Nithral, and he'll just kill off everything. But we'll be fine. Sometimes there's like a parasite for the knights. Okay, really couldn't have gone any better. Sacred Flame, the other knight, XCOM, Procession. All of those are better than this Scribe. There's the other knight. Perfect. Okay. Don't really have to think about this too long and hard. Now I could commit a leader charge here just to prevent the Kelly, or not the Kelly, to prevent the parasite. Just like almost an inevitable parasite at this point, but I didn't worry about that because now I have a target for Hemmelfart. So, yeah, I mean, so, and then another thing to kind of think about, I like to keep these at 5 against monsters. If I can. We'll get Von Hurst going here pretty soon. Especially against the Phantom, just because the Phantom gives three reach of 3 here. You really need to save Parasite for Von Hurst, though. Von Hurst is the real threat, because Von Hurst, every time he spawns one of his 2-point units, that's what Kelly will kill. It will kill a 2-point unit, and more importantly, he can upgrade these in the Flaming Rose Footman to guarantee that you're only getting 1. This seems like a horrible, no good, very bad idea. Like, I'm about to steal it. Is that really what you want? Okay, we'll save Von Hurst. I'm not convinced that he's going to go for that. So I think we just let this go and don't really act like we don't care. We'll go here and act like we're not going to play Von Hurst. So you go for the kill? I would have killed it. But everybody gets to make choices, I guess. We'll save Hemmelfart for round 3. And we'll just drop Von Hurst here. Patient engine. It's waiting a long time to drop Kelly. Might just be... the idea might be to use Parasite and then just pass on Von Hurst. But there are so many other spawners here. Alright, so that's why you felt confident about it. Alright, we don't really need to drop anything else of value here, so we'll just go for Congregation. Sometimes you get like Imlerith's Wrath that becomes problematic. Jeez. Like, imagine if I had a heat wave or a reset. Like this is like the definition of reckless abandon. Let's go for something in here. Maybe we get like Lonely Champion to clean up melee row. Yeah. Just to give us some options. We lost some coins there, but we can drop Helveed to get us back up. You can also go for like Ozar with a single spawn. He's a 3-point generator. 3-coin generator. A weird grab. So just withhold the tribute. He'll just spawn 1 scarab and then we get 5. This round's down, so you just want to go ahead and always keep it so your coins are on evens, especially when you know you're likely to go into a pass. Oh, now we drown him in the tears of his own making. We kept like everything we needed to keep to get maximum value. I don't know. XCOM, Congregation, lots of spawn options. Maybe Sacred Flame, Roderick would kind of be helpful over Congregation, but we have XCOM and I feel much more confident trying, like, having the option than trying to roll into it. Here I'm going to start with Jacques, even though he is a knight. Well, let's do Hemmelfart first, actually, just to give us this option later on. And we do just want to go ahead and convert this right away. And then we want Jacques just to get, and the reason why we're Devotion also is for mostly for Ulrich, but Jacques also gets that extra coin every time. Melee, okay. It's fine, he's gonna generate every turn. I guess Thrall is somewhat problematic. Okay, yeah, we do want to spend here. Just gonna take the other Fallen Knight. Then we'll go for Jacques onto ranged row. I'll just use Hemmelfart to kind of like, or Helveed to split the difference. You might go for like Nithral Phantom here. And you have the chance of like pulling dash, huh? This is such like wrong choice. You need to kill the generator, not the... I know the footman's good, but this is better. We know we're doing this, but I think we might want to just take... coins from Hamilfart. Let's do this. Let's take the 3. That boosts these guys up more. Gives us a little bit more reach. Von Hurst isn't doing anything. But we just basically neutered Kelly. Like, you're attacking the wrong thing. I mean, I guess I have options at this point. It's dicey to get Sacred Flame, but we have Roderick and Cleric to get both. And then it's Hamilfart and Casino Bouncers, and we're kind of done with him anyway, so. Perfect. Saving room on melee for both Von Hurst and for Helvede. And you see, that was double Fireswarm cards, and Jacques getting us coins, so that's how we're catching up. He's no longer has dominance, so that's why it was only 1 point of damage, which he realized too late. Yeah, and here you guys need to drop that onto Kelly if he's smart. I don't. Oh, I guess he knows which apprentice is going up, but weird choice. Everybody gets to make dumb choices. Bye-bye. Thanks for playing. We'll leave this. Gives us an option as a closer next round. He's going to kill something anyway, so just let it go. Von Hurst goes. Like, maybe you have a Yurden. Doesn't matter. This is like such... Maybe you should have gone for the reach with Phantom. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so the two spawns here are more important than anything else. We should have done that first. I thought we had 5, but I guess we didn't. Bye-bye. Mic drop. Peace, Keltullus. Yeah, Kelly is just incompetent against this deck. That's adorable. That was cute. Doesn't matter. He does have dominance, so it's 2 points. That's 3 points of damage, and he kills a 3-point unit. But screw you, man. You're gone. Game over. And the Milva deck, we just needed to push more. Had we bled out that Alzur, the Alzur was all the point slam. So the other stuff was value, but it was all that. The Alzur was entirely the point slam. Not to mention the fact that, like, the grab was for the orbs, and they wouldn't have had bodies to dump the orbs onto with enough turns to get the value out of them. When I lean forward, why does it do that? It's like messing with, like, the light reflection. Oh, it's the light back here. There's like a light that's like just out of frame, and it's like too much light. That's hilarious. So much crisp, though. I added a third light. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about the video quality, audio quality, all that stuff. It's back to a new computer, so I'm probably going to have to finesse quite a few things. Until next time, though, good luck out there. Have some fun. Keep on Gwenting. Bye for now.